Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Warlord Titan Sunfury pattern Plasma Annihilator from Forge World. It's right here in this slightly large box. One of these will set you back a whopping £92, so it's almost at that £100 price point. It is for a single weapon. However, it is a weapon for one of the largest and most expensive models that Forge World currently produce. So you'd expect a price tag at this level to reflect that. Let's unbox this. This is actually for my second Warlord, although I will be magnetising the weapons like I've done so already, and therefore I'll be able to use it for the first one. Why did I get this Plasma Annihilator? Mainly because I didn't have it and I was very interested, and I wanted to show you all what one kind of looks like, and you know, show you it on a Titan 2. So let's just get this out. It's in one of these boxes. I'm a big fan of these. I like these white boxes. It says Warlord Sunfury Plasma Annihilator. You will need to pop the sellotape though. Fingers crossed we get a good kit, a good mould, and it's not an older one, but you never know. So wrapped in all this bubble wrap here. I think it is a new one because already I see the new bags that were introduced in 2020 compared to the old bags, which is one of these. So this is the older bags. These are the bags from 2021, sorry. Gosh, has it really been that year? Year just flown by, hasn't it? But it was made on the 18th of February. I think they have had some stock issues. Clearly, weapons and Forge World items have been, you know, highly sought after during this during the pandemic and things. But this was made on the 18th of February, checked by SB. And this is the instruction guide that you get. All of the weapons, including the Battle Titan weapons, but not including the Warhound Titan weapons for obvious reasons, include a CAD instruction guide. It seems to me here that you're getting 19 parts with this. Typically they do have a list of all the parts with the numbers, but for some reason for this kit they don't, but at least they show you an exploded view of that. Essentially you've got to look at these 4 barrels that join up to the barrel core with the barrel end, and they just slot into the main body. And the main body also has some different canister connectors. Now the important thing about this is although the weapon doesn't have kind of armor cowling over it other than on the joint, where you put the canister connectors and the canisters typically reflects which arm you're choosing. Although if you've positioned your Warlord in a certain way, you can kind of get away with swapping it left or right. But anyway, here is the how you connect all the pieces together. You start off with the barrel end and the barrel core, quite straightforward. You add these barrel uppers and lowers, and then you attach the reaction chamber and the canisters. Quite a nice build, but yeah, I mean, it says located either to the left or right. So yeah, for left or right. You could magnetise that chunk if you want, if you had a stronger magnet. I don't see that's an issue. The feed cables go into the reactor chamber, obviously, and the barrel assembly just slots on there, and then you've got a targeting array as well. So that's going to be quite a straightforward, fun build. Let's just hope the pieces are of a nice quality. So we'll have a look at them now. This is the older bag, big pieces in here. So it feels a bit slimy, but not too bad. I mean, this was made in February, and I'm unboxing this in February as well. Fair amount of detail. Looks lovely. I can't see any slippage. Maybe a little bit there, but that's to be expected in these teeth. There's a couple of air bubbles, bit of green stuff, absolutely fine. Oh, there's a bit of a side one there. That's not that good, and one there. But yeah, as I say, bit of green stuff, fine. Oh, it's the ones on the corners that you don't really want to make do with, because they're tricky to get out. There's a bit of slippage inside there, but that's to be expected, and you slot the canisters in there as well. So I'm a bit miffed about, you know, a couple of the air bubbles on the armour sides, but you know, there we are. You've got the barrel ends and the core. These look all right. The coils themselves look lovely. The heat ejectors look fine. There's all this detail in here which you're not necessarily going to see and when you connect them all together, but that's the core. That looks beautiful. I'm really happy with that. That mould piece is lovely. Yeah, that's fantastic. Happy with that. That's lovely, and obviously all these will just go, you know, sort of surrounding it. I think that way though, I want to say, but yeah, because you would normally have that in there, and just give you an idea of the size of this thing. So yeah, it's going to be kind of at least that long. Barely fits in the shot, doesn't it? But, oh, and then here's the reaction chamber, which will just slot on to the back there, so even more length. But this piece looks lovely too. Look at all those cables, cable bundles. The vents are nice. No real issues there. There is a little bit of slippage there, and unfortunately there's a fair amount of slippage in there. That's going to be difficult to rectify. I might phone them up for a spare part for that one, because that's a difficult one. That's yeah, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get in there and clean that without taking off those rivets. Odd, because this side doesn't have that. Oh well. That's the big bag of parts done. Let's have a look at this newer bag. So we've got a couple of loose pieces in here. This is a big bundle. This is a big cable bundles, lots of rivets. Rivets inside there, God knows how they managed to do that. That's fantastic. Rivets along the outside of the reinforced armour. That looks like a nice piece. And these as well, quite straightforward. Rivets are on the edge, and lots of detail in there, 3D detailing. That's brilliant. And then we've got this clamshell pack full of the capacitors. They look quite funky. They're nice. So you get 3 of those, and the barrel end. Lovely barrel end where this plasma just spurts out. And then some cable bundles. Bit of a pain to get in there and get rid of that flash, but could be worse. I like the detailing on the screws there, the rivets. I like the detailing on those bolts. And then you've got these guide rails. This one's a bit wonky, but that's fine. Just a bit hairdryer, and put them in place. I think this is the end cap somewhere. And the targeting, and a couple more cables. I think they go on the underside, and this is the targeter. That looks quite nice, funky. Yeah, brilliant. So there you go. There are all of the parts for this Sunfury Plasma Annihilator. I hope you've enjoyed this video, but please do put your thoughts and opinions down below of what you think of this this model. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.